President Trump, his health care bill was basically blocked by conservative members of the so-called Freedom Caucus. And Governor, I was told by two sources that when the president, one of his meetings with them, he was pressed by some about the policy specifics behind closed doors. And the president's response was, forget about the little SH. You can fill in the other two letters, Governor. You've been in negotiations as an executive, as you mentioned, as the chair of a congressional committee. What do you think about that?
You know, the president's not supposed to be crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's. That's an excuse. Look, there are plenty of people around that understood this. And frankly, I think there was a tug of war inside the administration as to what the path forward ought to look like. I saw the president. You know, I was in the Oval Office. One of the things we talked about was bringing some control to the pharmaceutical companies. The president liked that idea. He called Gary Cohn in. We sat in the Oval Office and talked about this.
So you think that he's fine? Do you think that the notion that he wasn't invested and knowledgeable and involved in the policy enough is not true?
Look, he's going to learn from this. But you can't expect the executive to know everything. In my job as the governor, you know, the 7th largest state, we have many complicated things. I need to have very good staff. They all need to be on the same page. You can't have them fighting with one another, and we don't. That's what, you know, and look, I hope the president will come to understand that. But I think he's learning a lesson from this. And the fact is, I think his instincts, my opinion, his instincts would have been to cut a deal and to bring the Democrats in and get this thing done. And I still think there's a chance to do this, Dana. They cannot walk away, close their eyes, and lock the door because this system is not healthy, and Obamacare needs to be significantly reformed, and it can be constructively. I talked to Senator Portman on Friday. I'm going to be in Washington on Monday with a few meetings with some constructive members. This cannot go away, Dana, because there are too many people's lives that are at stake if we fail to be able to reform this program. This is serious, serious stuff. And the idea that it's a quaint notion that Republicans and Democrats ought to work together, that's how broken that city is. That is how broken. Maybe what the president needs to do is he needs to call everybody out and say, let's grow up and let's serve America.